Well, anyway. Welcome.
Apartment 5A in the house. We are. Let's do this.
Yes, sir. This is episode 2.
Season 2, episode 2.
And this is what, hour what?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we are.
Our 5th, 6th episode?
Whatever.
Hour?
We're somewhere.
Hour.
Yeah.
Hours.
I think you meant what hour what?
No.
How many hours have we been recording this?
Oh,
for?
my God.
I was like,
oh, my God.
Yeah, he's
right
next to me. You can't even grasp context.
Anyway.
This is out of hand. You're going to make me drink. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Osama. Or fucking Bin Laden, whoever the fuck it is.
And we're here and it's Thursday night, you know. And it's Thursday night, 9 o'clock, which is funny that we started at 9 tonight because we always intend to start earlier. We just never
we've
get
even
off
been
the
getting
ground.
together earlier and it's been taking longer.
That's true.
It has.
Last week we got together at 6:30.
And
We didn't start
until
till like fucking
11:30.
9. 10.
Cheers,
Anyway,
guys.
cheers.
Cheers to
Right.
another
Cheers to
fucking-
us.
Another episode, man.
Yep.
As we just said a second ago, this is episode 2 of the 2nd season, and this is the Pony Remark.
Yes.
Um,
the Pony Remark.
Great episode. This is the first.
This happened with Larry. This had legit happened with him.
Really?
This did
Not necessarily
is
the Pony Remark.
January 30th, 1991. By the way,
But he broke up a dinner party.
91.
He broke up a dinner party.
-5.
yeah, you weren't born yet.
You were not born
I
yet.
was not born.
Yeah, I did know that about Larry.
He broke up a dinner party.
dropped a
over
remark at
yeah.
a party, not meaning to cause any trouble, but
No, blew it
Larry
up.
would
Right.
say something crazy, thinking there's no repercussions. They called on, or they took offense, and it caused a whole commotion.
Yo, for everyone out there, we did these hellacious dabs of mystery
we got pretty
hash.
stoned before this, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Mike,
sure.
you know, we
Some fire.
had some hash. We don't know what kind
Some
it was.
spicy ones.
I'd be surprised if we even get to talking about time.
That's true.
Frankly.
In any case,
might
we're
not.
pretty fucking hammered.
But anyway, back to season 2, episode 2, the Pony Remark.
The parents are in town.
You want a dab right now?
Bro, yes.
While we're
Let's
filming?
get
Oh, what?
crazy.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just,
What's
you know.
wrong?
It's fine.
Nothing
You're the one
wrong
who's
with
got to
that.
edit all this, so that's great. I want
I'm
to
not
hear
going to
your
edit
shit.
it. This
That's
is
awesome.
uncut.
Yo, but
HBO.
it's funny. They're at,
Mike,
you know,
small.
Yeah.
the parents. This is
No,
the first
I'm
time
serious.
we see Jerry. Is this the new Jerry's dad, right? Is the first time?
That we see his real dad.
Hold on. Should we wait to continue the episode until so
Yeah,
I'm not,
why?
so we
Not
can hear? Because
necessarily.
this torch is going to sound like a goddamn.
yeah,
jet
Yeah,
engine.
it sounds like a jet engine.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Now Roman's demanding to do more drugs in the middle of the show. I think you got a problem personally. But
I do not have a
To
drug
make
problem.
note of the fact we all got great shoes on today.
True.
We do.
Fucking shout out to
We are winning shoes across the world.
shout out to
today.
Crispy Coil. Crispy. And Mike.
Shout out to Lou Wasserman at West NYC for creating Alpine Guides. One of the illest sneakers. That's his
Oh my
name,
God.
though, from West NYC, bro.
Sounds like a.
It's you know what's funny? It's in that neighborhood. So
Oh shit! It really is.
yeah, because it's on West 86th Street.
I wonder if he would if he changed his name to that.
Lou Wasserman.
I don't know nothing about the guy.
Well,
I just know that that's who design. He owns the joint.
Yo,
He runs marathons.
who was the kid who just died? The fucking actor from fucking
Screech?
Yes, yeah.
What about him?
I
He
just
died.
was
Have
wondering-
ever seen that show?
What show? That's huge.
It's not. Have you ever seen Saved by the Bell?
I never saw it.
You never saw Save a Bell
Oh,
ever?
no.
Finish your milk.
Mike.
Finish your milk.
No, that's some hater shit. Yo, jeez. I never saw Saved by the Bell.
You never saw an episode of it?
Not one.
That's
You didn't miss
insane, bro.
I never really watched it either. I mean, that was
Bro.
old. I think that like got big right at the cusp of the age where I'm no longer interested in watching.
No,
that
did you ever
type
watch
shit.
fucking Freaks and Geeks?
No, fuck no. I was
Really?
way done.
You should watch it. It's
What year
good.
was that even out?
Like 96, 97.
Fuck no, man.
Late 90s. It's good, though. You should watch it. It's
I
fucking
wasn't
sick.
home watching TV in the late 90s.
Get it together, Roman, you fucking asshole. Roman,
What?
is that damn fiery or what?
Yeah.
What was that? The Biz?
No, that's unnamed fire.
That's the unnamed?
What?
I thought that one
It's
we
unnamed.
cracked out in the beginning.
I'll put some in there.
What if it was Zany's?
Guess what?
Okay.
Hope you're not busy. So,
Anywho.
I just have to make it home.
So we've been this one's been off to a bit of a rough start. Apologize, but
here
let's
we
get
are.
back on track here. This episode, the Pony Remark, starts with Jerry doing his stand-up. It's about his parents moving to Florida and
Yes.
how he hates family gatherings.
Yeah.
A quick little, build up for the episode there. Kind of let you know what's going on. Again, they were still kind of long with the stand-up here. You know, you get at least like 30 seconds to a minute.
And the logo on the stand-up is not the logo that they use later.
It's not.
It's different. It's just says Seinfeld. There's no like little oval, and it's not the same font. It's a different font. And it's just like a white
It's just
font.
the white Seinfeld.
Yep.
Roman again with the facts. Look at the brain on Roman.
Look, right? Oh,
Yeah.
like,
So,
did a bad
scene
thing.
2.
I'm stoned.
It's in Jerry's apartment. His mom is yelling at his dad for not bringing anything to wear.
He brought his favorite sport jacket.
Loves it. He's been wearing it forever. And he says, I came all the way from Florida, da-da-da-da-da.
My buddy.
The TV's super loud. The phone rings.
Paper towel.
It's weird. There's no one there. Yeah.
Paper towel. Thank you, sir.
And so he's watching the TV super loud. Jerry walks in, says he can hear the TV from the street, lowers it. They're really like showing how old his parents are and like
Yeah.
why they must have moved to Florida. They're really like showing them as like older parents here. And you were mentioning earlier, this is his name is Barney. What's it?
Is this the first episode with Morty?
Yes.
With the Morty that we know, that we come to know.
This is, and I'm trying to find it because I have it written down here. I
It's
forget what
probably
his
in
name
here.
is.
I don't, I didn't. I'm going cold tonight.
Okay. Well, I got some things written down. I just got to find it here. But anyway, we can get back to that later. So Jerry says that he had the greatest day of his life. He just won the game. He threw somebody out from left field on a fly. Greatest day in his life besides Sharon Besser, which I thought was kind of weird. He threw that in to like his mom.
Yeah, right.
He's like, besides this chick I banged back in the day,
Right.
mom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That is kind of weird.
So
It is.
another.
it is.
Oh, here it is. Barney Martin was his name.
Right.
Morty.
Morty.
They had originally shot the other episodes. He had not been in anything yet, and he didn't even know they had shot episodes with someone else.
Right.
So he wasn't trying to mimic that guy. He came in being his own character as
Okay.
Morty.
As Morty
And this was
Seinfeld.
his first time. Also, again, we've mentioned this before, but they were just going to call them Mother and Father.
It's weird.
That's so strange. Like Mother and Father. That's what their name was going to be in the script
That's
or
so
referred to as. I don't know if he'd be like Mother, but that's fucking weird. You know what I mean?
That is weird.
And Helen, then they added their names. I guess to make them more likable characters or whatever. And Helen was called Adele, which didn't fit, and they changed it back to Helen. And yeah, like I said, Barney Martin's first episode as Morty, and he went on to just be. I mean, he's almost as good as
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
as,
yeah,
as
killer.
Frank
He's killer.
Costanza. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
He in a different way. He's
In a,
just as
yeah,
good.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean? In a
different way.
very different way, but he's definitely just as good.
Yeah,
You know,
This episode
with all his craziness.
really showcases like
Yeah, like he became
in
a
the
character.
background.
He definitely like became a character in this episode.
Yeah, he's really animated. You know what I mean? He gets nuts over.
And he does does those things that you know him to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
it's
this is kind of where they start. You
nonsensical,
kind of, you see how he really doesn't care.
Right.
He's
So next week, do we have Kramer coming in?
yeah. Kramer walks in and he is talking. Oh well, actually, real quick. Funny note that I have written down here: when Jerry says the greatest moment of his life, Marty mentions the greatest moment of his life. Morty, I'm sorry. The greatest moment of his life was when he designed the executive
Beltless.
raincoat. The
Yes.
Beltless.
The
Which
executive.
returns
The
later.
executive, right?
Yeah, we hear about
Obviously.
later,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. It's
He
all
worked
these
for who?
returns.
Harry Fleming.
Yes.
He was working for Harry Fleming,
Yep.
and he invented the beltless raincoat, which, you know,
Yes, and they talk about Manya's birthday party, which is what they're in town for. And Jerry's like, "Who's this? My third cousin? I've only met her
Yeah.
one time."
twice, like, yeah.
And that's where Morty is like, I gotta go. You gotta go. I'm here from Florida. You know, I'm all the way out here. We gotta go. Kramer walks in and he's telling Morty to come over and check it out.
Yeah.
And Jerry asks what, and he's been doing levels.
Kramer is on a kick. He wants to redesign his whole apartment to do levels, like the pyramids.
Yeah, again, clearly showcasing his drug use and or drug selling, because you got to have a lot of free time and some money to just decide to make your house into like a opium lounge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he wanted to do. Make basically big, wide level steps.
With
All
with
over.
carpet, he says,
Yeah.
and pillows like Egypt.
Is that,
Right.
yeah, like the pyramids.
The pyramids. Yeah,
That's what he says. Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that, but yeah.
that's what he
And
wants.
Jerry hears him.
Yes.
And immediately wants to.
He bets him that he won't do it.
Well, yeah, he questions. He hears him, and he's immediately
"You're gonna do
decides
this?"
to place a wager.
Well, he asks him. He says, "You're going to do this? Do you have blueprints?" And Kramer says, "All up in here."
All up in
All
here.
in his head.
Which returns very often in
Yes,
the
he keeps he stores a lot of
Alarm
shit in
clock.
his head. Yeah. So, yes, Jerry questions it and then bets him. And you made a good point saying that that's Kramer's.
It's the first time we see Kramer.
Yeah,
making it
he hasn't stopped betting yet. He's still betting. And he was
has a
right
gambling
on that.
problem.
And he's such a gambler that he said, he goes, "Give me I'll do it in a month." And Jerry says, "I'll give you a year."
Yeah, yeah, and
And,
he still takes it. Yeah.
It's funny because he goes, "Do you not think I can do this? Do you think I won't complete it?" And Jerry says, "I know that you can't complete it, and I'm positive that you won't."
Is
So
that
that's
your
pretty
favorite
funny.
quote?
Oh,
from
that
this?
was great.
That's
Yeah,
a great-
well,
that's
there's
a great line.
a couple good ones because the peas too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah, but that is a great line because it's
So-
that's what he's betting on. Kramer accepts it, takes the bet, and
Yeah. Oh, he is in. Kramer wants some of that, as he would say, sweet action.
Yeah.
that's right.
He loves sweet action.
He
Me and
loves
you were
sweet
looking for
action.
some side action.
We were looking for some sweet action when we went bowling.
but we're going to continue to look for it, and we will find it.
Absolutely. Anybody that wants to challenge me or Mike and Roman to some bowling, and you're
Yeah.
in the tri-state
Yeah,
area,
dude.
we'll travel.
Yeah, we want to go somewhere,
We'll-
preferably.
we'll travel. We
that's
don't like
seedy.
these, yeah, we don't like these.
I don't want glamour and glitz.
No, we're not
Oh,
interested
yeah,
in these.
yeah, yeah.
I don't like these South Bowl. I want to go to like the 24-hour place.
Dude, there's not. That's the thing. Like back in the day, it feels like everyone was bowling, right? Like that's what people did. They just bowled all the time, and it
yeah.
was not like it was like seedy, right? Like that people would get
That's what we
stabbed,
want.
maybe.
We
No,
want-
it was blue collar, definitely.
Well, I was going to say
You
the
know.
one in Philly, someone just got shot at. We could go there.
Which
That
one?
was in Narden. That's actually
Well-
out by Roman's farm.
No,
Yeah,
because
sure.
listen, there's a pool hall over there, like right by fucking the Purple Orchid. Me and Mike were trying to go to the other night because you know that.
Southwest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he wanted to go
Southwest.
there.
You know where fucking Vanity used to be?
I know
CD.
where it is.
Yeah. Mike was like after the bowling alley
Ballbusters.
closed.
Isn't that Ballbusters?
Yeah,
over
something
there?
like that. Some name like
Yeah,
that.
don't go there.
No,
Mike
he
called
wanted
me.
to go.
No,
We were not going there.
no.
Oh, Drew.
Mike
real
called
quick,
me.
Hold on, Roman, hold on. I call Audible. I'm older. I'm calling this. Drew. He claims that on the way home from the bowling alley last time, he wanted to go bowling, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, all into it."
What? When we went bowling before, you're claiming that you weren't into it?
No. I'm claiming I was 100% for it.
Yes.
I didn't know anybody would. So when Roman, being as drunk as he was like,
Oh,
"Let's go back." Remember, and I was like,
At one point, Roman was really into it.
No, he was into the whole, but he's
I
claiming
wasn't
that
drunk. I
I
was
went,
drunk.
let's go there. I would have never even thought anybody would have, is what I'm saying. And I remember my excitement levels went from a 4 to a fucking 10 when he was like, let's go hit that 24 hour.
Right.
And I think that's when I was just like all aboard, full steam on it.
Listen,
he's claiming that it was
you
my
brought
idea.
this idea up. It was not me.
No, I continued the idea, and I really was adamant. But you, Roman, I would have never thought you would have.
It's not true.
And my bowling bug just got fucking cured.
Oh yeah, I bought a bowling ball.
Yeah.
You did? True, you bought a
Drew got the wrist brace.
Yo, I need
And he got a
that.
shirt with stripes on it.
Bro, need both of those items.
Yeah. But my point is that was all you. And then you wanted to go to the CD.
Guess what?
I
I'm
didn't
going
want
to
go
I'm
CD
going to
pool.
Berlin.
Like,
Guess
you-
what? I'm going to Berlin Saturday morning because I promised my son. I'm finding a used bowling ball there.
Please do.
You can
definitely-
100%
Oh, there's
find.
gotta be one.
If that
I
There's
say
like
flea
a
market
used-
is
It'll
there's
be
like a
under,
used
it'll
bowling
be
ball
under
store.
20 bucks.
oh 100 you
Oh
could
my God,
definitely
it'll
get.
be like 15.
What store do you think I'll have the best?
Dude,
Bro, there's a couple stores
That
there with,
one
like wild
weird
stuff.
store?
It'll be on one.
Isn't
oh,
there
the
a
one we walk
sporting
in with the
goods store?
toys is going to
That-
have a bowling
That
ball
one
somewhere
weird
now.
store that had furniture and where I got the Lego guys.
Yes.
I feel like that guy might
yeah,
have a
yeah.
bowling ball.
Wait, isn't there a
Bro, and you know what
sporting
you should
goods
do when you
store
go
in
in
there?
there? You should be like, yo, remember
Is
I...
there?
I thought there was a sporting goods store. Oh,
There
maybe
is.
it was just like a
no,
sporting
but there's a sports memorabilia or like local sports team store.
Yeah, yeah.
But then there's old stores. In
I
there
feel
that
like
just
there
have
should
bunch
be a
of shit.
pro shop in there.
We're talking
Oh,
about the
definitely.
Berlin Mart in beautiful Berlin, New Jersey. It's
Dude,
a
shout
flea
out
market that's been
Clementon.
around
What's
forever.
that place? Clementon Park. They're selling it.
Yeah, they're selling
They're
it.
selling it off.
It might be gone by now.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
can buy a ride.
well, it might be gone by now. I'm pretty sure that it was.
But was it the
in a
rides
week?
or the property that was for
No.
sale?
They were just
I
like,
think
you
everything. I
can
think
buy
they were like-
whatever you
Yeah, I
want,
literally think
however
you
you
could, like,
want.
That's
make
what I'm
us
saying, but I
an
don't think they were
offer.
selling the property because that's got to be worth tons.
No, I think they were selling.
They probably
I mean-
sold that too, but I think they were also selling rides.
Bro, we
They were
could buy
definitely
a
selling
slide and
rides.
put it on South Street.
Bro, I'll put it on the roof. We'll just we'll pop down.
Buy a what?
We could buy one of those slides. Yo, what if it went through your apartment?
What's up?
Like the tube went down right here.
yeah, Roman, what's up?
Let's go.
Like a log flume?
Fuck yeah, log flumes is shit.
Let's put a log flume on South
I
Street.
feel like that chain
Yeah.
would be loud.
Oh.
Oh my god! Can you imagine right now while we're recording? And then they're like,
We'll record on it.
they go down it. It goes.
Yo, to get wet at like a little overpass thing. Yeah, when you think about it, it's a pretty uneventful ride.
Oh
When you
no,
think
it's
about
like
it, it's a pretty
fucking
uneventful
stupid.
ride.
You go down.
Go up. Usually, you make a right or
Yeah, it's
left,
not
and
even
you
tall.
Go down, and that's usually
It's
it.
like not even
There's
like.
very rare. You know, sometimes you got one that'll like
kinda
whip you around a
sketchy,
few.
too.
No,
it is
you know
sketchy
what?
as fuck.
The one in-
hoping you hook onto that
No,
track
it's true,
and you stay on it. Because
bro. The one in Dorney Park, is actually.
I
pretty
feel
high.
like also it's also a gamble too that because there's electricity and water involved.
Oh my god,
You know,
it's crazy.
You know what's
I think
crazy?
it's
And that's
centrifugal
considered
force.
a roller
The
coaster
second
in
part.
Wildwood, not the water park. So you would go to Wildwood, and by 9
Wait.
o'clock that night, it's cooled off. You'd be soaking wet.
Do those things run on gasoline or electricity?
Who the fuck knows?
I
Generators.
think generators. I
Power,
think gasoline generators.
But
No,
look-
but oh, sorry.
No, fire off.
Fucking, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
No, the log flume is kind of
Yo, not for nothing.
Oh, I do remember now.
But I don't know if we're gonna have it this year with COVID. Probably will because it'll be outside.
going to Boardwalk?
But we're approaching carnival season.
Oh yeah,
we going to Carnival
in South
for it?
Philly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
on
In
Backer
Jersey
Avenue.
too. No, there's
The
a
Backer
good one.
Avenue joint
Yeah,
is crazy.
exactly.
Yo, should we go to a?
Yeah.
Should we go on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen. What I was gonna say is
Oh,
what you were
yeah.
saying about fucking people just hoping you'd hook on, bro. In fucking Six Flags, that King to Cottage on, you know that sometimes it don't go over
I
the
went
top.
backwards on it because
Yeah,
it's
fuck
made that it goes
that.
backwards if it don't.
Yeah.
Because
If
it
it
only
can't get
goes
to
over
because
from
it
its.
shoots, it doesn't pull you up.
Bro, I have a video on one of my old
Bro.
phones, and I'm holding it, and it goes. We start going so fast that the phone just goes, and it flew into me. I'm like, oh my god, I almost lost that. Bro, that shit was crazy.
I didn't go on it.
You go all the way up, straight
I
down.
never went on.
But then the big log
We
flumes.
definitely got to do that this summer, like group trip to fucking.
Listen, I'll still fuck around and go on roller coasters.
oh
yeah.
fuck yeah, Bizarro at Six Flags is crazy. You go through a ring of fire and water.
the problem is there's never. You'd have to close everything
To
for
get
a day
everyone
to get
there,
everyone
it'd
to
be
go.
hard. We'd have to do like a Sunday or something, or a Monday when all the stores are closed.
Right,
We'd have to
like a
close like
Monday.
we could maybe figure that out. But I would like to do that. What's the one in Busch Gardens?
Yeah, Busch Gardens pretty
Yeah,
simple.
Are they even
Great
open
Adventures
anymore?
is like an hour and 15 minutes from here.
Well, Busch Gardens further, but they had good one. They had one called Apollo's Chariot.
Really?
Giddy up. That one was good. But back to the show.
I digress.
So the next scene after Jerry's apartment and them explaining Manya's birthday party and Kramer and Jerry bedding is Manya's party, and they really set this one up. Jerry's wearing a white shirt.
Yes.
He's clearly the head of the not the head of the table, but he's the life of the party, if you will. Everyone else is dressed all drab and whatever, and Leo is sitting next to Jerry and instantly grabs his arm, which Jerry was worried about him doing,
Yes.
and talks to him about Cousin Jeffrey. He really tells him he doesn't care about anything. He
Cousin
runs this
Jeffrey.
park.
He runs the parks. He runs the park.
Yeah.
They ask him for his input on things.
And
Yeah.
he says, Jerry, guess who
Yeah.
he calls when these big shots from the Parks Department try to, raise a problem. And Jerry says, who? Mickey Mantle?
It's true.
And they kind of just roll off there. Leo just kind of looks down. The best is if you just look at Leo's facial expressions. 'Cause
Oh
he's
yeah,
just-
yeah. His demeanor
he's
is
something else.
hilarious.
Right,
It's
when you want one of
hilarious.
them old gingers in there,
No, I was looking for water.
if you put them all together, you probably get a half of one.
What? Oh, they're open?
Yeah, they're old.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Do you want any, though?
No, I'm good.
There's
Are
old
you gonna
ginger ale
drink
in
it
the
anyway?
fridge.
No.
Let me feed you
Okay.
a little.
So
I got one of them gerbil feeders.
Oh, God.
You see you fucking suck a little bit down. Anyway, so
Here,
Uh,
this-
oh wait, no, hold on. Jeffrey, he's bragging about what he's doing now, and he's leading the edible foliage tour.
yeah, yeah. The edible foliage tour
oh, my
You
God.
go
through
around
Central Park.
Go around eating leaves.
The
Delicious.
people can eat the
Foragers.
leaves.
Urban
Yeah.
foraging.
And Elaine's sitting there at the small table, which they did for comic relief, if you will. But
Oh,
it is
yeah,
pretty funny 'cause
yeah.
it's just a teeny table.
Yeah, and if you've ever been to any old person's house, the table extension usually never matches up.
You wanted to get
Yeah,
off that
I
table
remember.
so,
So
bad
they always
as a
put
kid.
the kids on there.
Then you do 10
Yeah,
years
but then
at the
you
big
get
table.
shit on sometimes, and you just get put there for you were single or
Yeah.
you
No,
know
you just-
or
Or
whatever.
you're new to it or
right,
whatever.
right.
Or they make you sit on the part where the tables are in between.
Yeah. Oh, the crack.
Yeah, like where there's a dip.
No one wants a crack.
Nobody
No,
wants
shit's
that.
fun.
It's on level.
And so they're sitting there eating, and that's right when Elaine mentions how delicious the peas are, and Jerry quotes quote Jerry, "These peas are bursting with country fresh flavor."
Yeah, he's
Hilarious.
over enthusiastic about the frozen peas. It's great.
Oh, he
It's
loves
a
them.
real snide comment. I love shit like that.
hilarious, but it's funny because like Jerry really is like holding court at this table. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he's trying to push the dinner forward.
Yeah,
Like,
he just
you
wants
know
to
what I
keep
mean?
moving, he
It's
wants to get
dead.
out of there.
Everybody there's a lot older than he is. They're not talking about anything interesting. So and so got mad. Jerry doesn't know that it's his third cousin. And if you've ever had to go anywhere with your parents to something like that, yeah, like I feel you, Jerry.
Bro,
You know,
the
I've been there.
worst.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
worst.
Yeah.
the worst.
I'm old. You know, now I'm old enough. I say if I'm not going to go to something, I don't care what anybody thinks. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
I
it's
don't
whatever.
fucking
Well, plus you
care.
have obligations now.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
a certain
sure.
age, there's no way to get out of it.
Right, there's no
or
way
else
to get
everyone
out
just
of
thinks you're
shit.
home smoking weed.
Right.
Right?
True.
So
Then at some point you're like, you know what? I don't care if they know.
I am
I'm
at home smoking weed.
Right, I am.
Fuck it. Yeah, I am at home doing pot.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
get out of
much.
here. So they then Jerry's dad Morty goes, I bet you can't wait for that dessert. And Jerry says, actually we got to leave early. We can't do dessert. Manya says no dessert, and Jerry says yes.
She's offended.
She's pissed. Well, Jerry says
Yeah.
I can't. The sugar makes my ankle swell, and I can't dance again.
Which
Another-
you know what? If you're at somebody's house for dinner, you shouldn't be talking about leaving while they were still like eating.
Yeah.
Oh, they were in the
Full
maybe
blown.
even the first quarter of dinner.
Right.
And Jerry's
right.
trying to get out of there. But he drops another monster quote. I can't. The sugar makes my ankle swell, and I can't dance.
Yes.
Can't dance.
Watching Jerry say something like it's almost unlike Jerry because it's still early in the series, so they're kind of like he's
They're
Yeah,
It's like in the episode where with episode 2, where he tells the girl, "I don't want to take off my jacket to show off my tattoos."
Yes, yeah. They like the country fresh flavor is super snide and like that's on par with Jerry.
Yeah.
But this one was really funny. It's just it was actually just like hilarious.
Yeah.
And Manya says can't dance.
She don't get the joke.
Yeah, she doesn't get it. It
Right
pisses
over
her off.
head.
Yeah, she doesn't
she's
like it.
aggravated because now you know.
Helen says it's a joke, and that rolls right into Manya's pissed, and they mention a horse.
They mention a cousin that's getting married. Oh, so and so's getting married. Oh, her husband owns race horses.
Yes.
Trotters. Blah, blah, blah. Manya, didn't you have, or no, something.
No, Jerry says horses are like big dogs.
Yeah.
Big riding dogs. He's basically calling them stupid. And then he goes, can you even imagine a pony? What are those things good for? Who wants a pony?
What is this at? Is it a real animal?
He isn't even a real animal. She goes, he says, Elaine, this is where they argue later in the show between the two. Elaine says, and what about those kids with ponies?
Yeah.
Did you ever know a kid with a pony?
No, I'm from the city. We didn't.
No, me neither.
Is a pony like a separate animal from a fucking horse?
I believe
or
so.
It's just a young horse.
I think it's just a young horse.
Horses and ponies are different.
Is it a whole other animal? I don't fucking know.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm sure.
He has a farm. He should know.
No, this is why I'm proving again. Don't worry, I have an investigation out on him. No, I give it to you. No, that's fair, but I have an investigation out on him with the farm. And this is going to be added to evidence because it's on tape. Roman, a horse is not a pony. A pony is not a horse. Now, somebody in history may have pawned off a baby horse as a pony, but I don't think this baby horse would be rocking out the same way as a pony does.
They're not called ponies. They're called fillies.
Oh, no, those are what we smoke.
No, a baby horse
That's the team we watch.
No, a baby horse is called a filly.
Oh, some little filly break your heart?
No.
So, anyway, this is true. No, I know that. But no, hold on. Ponies are different than horses. They're small animals. So Elaine says, "Oh, that's what I was getting at. Having a pony, I never knew anybody with a pony. I knew a few people that had like horses or would have
a pony's a breed of a horse.
Yeah, it's an offshoot.
100% a horse.
No, but I know, but it's not a but you get.
It's not a young horse.
That's what I'm saying. It's
a young horse is called a
like a pony stays a pony. A young horse grows into a fucking horse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ponies are small breeds of horses that, because of their size, appear much smaller when fully grown.
Zipper. And then they have mini horses. Remember, Rob Deerdeck had a mini horse on that show?
Yes.
Robin Big?
My mom's friend's neighbor had one.
Is that the one with the dirt floor?
Yes. In Ithaca, New York.
Where you found cats?
Yes, I found my dog there.
I found a dog in the woods in a house.
Okay,
by a lake. Sounds like... That's never mind, guys.
Yo, I have to pee really bad. Can we just sponsor it?
Sure. Yeah. Let's take a little break here. Roman do pee. Roman do a little tank. Go do a tanky. I'm going to check on the little dogs real quick.
Roman, man. This fucking Roman.
Guys, while Roman's gone, we're just going to let you know that we think we're going to have to let him go.
I mean, we can't meet his special needs.
No, and he's bringing an element of just ruthlessness and recklessness to this podcast where we're trying to have a real wholesome environment.
You're going to want to edit this well.
Beer over there. Who's in there?
It's not a full beer.
Oh, your hat, it looked full. From here. You slapped it.
I was like, fuck.
Want to fight over it?
So,
it's okay.
All right, so wait, where were we at before Roman caused the whole thing to fucking go awry?
We were at dinner, and Jerry was about to voice his opinion on kids with ponies.
This is true. Yes, we were talking about ponies and kids having them. Those kids do suck, by the way. So
yeah,
we don't know them, but yeah, fuck those kids. Not even necessarily the pony. I mean, the pony can suck it too, but
right.
So Jerry calls the horses big dogs, and he says, matter of fact, I hate anyone who ever had a pony as a kid.
I hate anybody who ever had a pony. That's right. And
instant offense on Manya. I mean,
she's...
I had a pony.
I had a pony.
You know, in her town, this pony was a big deal.
Huge.
What was the town again?
Krakow. Her pony.
Krakow, yeah.
Her pony was the pride of Krakow. which I believe is Poland, correct?
I believe so. So
Or Russia? That's fine.
Jerry then says, I was just joking. We don't even know ponies. I don't know anybody who has a pony. Matter of fact, who
She's
wouldn't
like,
like
no.
someone with a pony?
You,
She says.
you, basically.
Clearly angry. I mean, it's ruining her
She
night.
is pissed. Her.
And it's funny because Jerry says, oh, look, that's what he... Look, yeah, Poland. Because he says, matter of fact, ponies are probably great. They're probably like the compact cars of Poland. You know, he's really trying to lighten this thing up, and it's not working well.
No, of course, he just insulted him. You know, not only that, you know, he already was on the shit list.
It's
He was already on the shit list. David Bowie from Labyrinth. He was already on the shit list because he was bailing on dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Eating and running.
He was already dropping the dance comment, the
Right,
peas. Manya was not happy.
Manya was not happy.
She was not happy. Her and
She
Isaac.
gets up from the
leaves.
table. Peace.
Her husband Isaac says,
It's been an emotional day.
Yeah, it's been a very emotional
Very
day.
emotional day.
Yeah.
So, again, now we said this at the beginning, but that happened with Larry David. That's what this is based off of. Almost every episode so
I don't
far
know
has
if
been
it
based
was
off of.
necessarily a pony comment.
No, just
But it was a comment
Yes,
he
a comment.
dropped, broke up a dinner party, just like that.
yes, 100%. Now the
Like
the
it
next
did
scene.
in Curb many times.
Oh my God! I mean, it's literally
Many
that.
times.
It's,
I just
yeah,
was watching an episode last night and it happened.
The
it's
one
what he
with him
does.
and John Hamm was great.
Oh, you know
When
that's
they
coming
throw
up in
both
my
of them
rewatch.
out.
That's on. It's coming up in my rewatch. I'm on the
both
final.
get thrown
I'm
out.
on the
John Hamm,
final
get the fuck
season.
out.
Yeah, John Hamm, get the fuck out.
So in scene, the next scene, they're in Jerry's apartment. Morty and Helen are leaving, and what's he say? Oh, Morty goes. Jerry says, "I'm sorry. I hope the comment, the pony remark, as the episode's called, didn't ruin your trip. I'm really sorry. I apologize."
Yeah.
Morty, being awesome like he is, says, "No, I agree. I hate a kid with a pony too. You know, he hates it, and he knows it."
Morty wants no parts of it.
No,
Yeah.
nothing. He's similar to Jerry in that
Right.
in that effect.
Right.
And what happened? Kramer walks in after Morty and Helen leave. He says goodbye
Yeah.
to them. They're going back to Florida. He says, "Jerry, I'm canceling the levels."
No, I think Jerry says to him, "How's it going?"
Well,
or
how's it
something.
going? He says, "I
How's it
decided
going?
not
No,
to do
I
it.
decided not to do it.
Canceling it," which
Yeah.
he thinks cancels the bet.
Yeah,
That's not how bet works, Roman. Do you know how bets work, Roman?
I do.
because Jerry continues to say, "No, what? You don't know how bets work?" Roman?
No, he does. He
No.
does. He does. I was just breaking
don't know
balls.
how bets work.
No, he does. You bet on something. So, yes. So Kramer's telling him what's going on between the two.
Jerry asks him about the levels. Kramer says, "You know what? No, decide not to do it." And Jerry says, "I won the bet." Basically, he's telling me he won the bet. Kramer says, "No, I decided the bet's off because I decided not to do it." And Jerry says, "Yeah, that's the bet."
Yeah.
It literally
And Kramer
is
says,
the bet.
"Yeah, no, I could do it." Jerry says, "No, we didn't. I know it could be done. I bet that you wouldn't do it."
Yeah. A real fucking gambling addict's fucking scumbag way of trying to get out of something.
That's correct.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
he's trying to pull a technicality.
He's
What do you
definitely
think on
pulling
this
a
matter?
technicality.
I think Jerry wins instantly.
Jerry wins instantly, but apparently there was a clause in the contract, and
Count.
Kramer obviously,
What?
You love contracts.
go ahead, Roman, suck that down.
Suck that thing down, Roman.
What is that? Is that the
That's
Gorilla
that glue.
Mist?
Yeah.
Or
That's
is it the glue? It's the Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Mist. Eh?
Or
We did-
garlic glue, I'm sorry.
Garlic glue.
Whatever it is.
Right. So after we see that, Kramer welches.
Yes. They Kramer gets out of the bet. Jerry doesn't care anyway. Even Steven, as we know later, so it doesn't bother him.
That's right. That's
He
right.
just proves his point.
Kramer comes in, pops a little glass of milk. We're noticing too, Jerry's apartment's starting to evolve a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking more
It's a little
like it.
like lived in, a little more believable, a little more '90s. A little more successful comedian guy.
Yeah.
You know, not just some guy with an apartment.
Well, also the thing is, it's like continuously changed almost like every episode. So it's really going to get to this one look
things, right,
where you just add little things. You know, it fills out. But now it's like
it's almost there.
One time the computer desk is there, and it's this shelf or that shelf. Or
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's a word processor.
he had a view on the first episode.
Yeah.
So, but see, this is funny. When Jerry gets the phone call, that Jerry gets a phone call and he picks up, and right before he gets the news, I saw this. I actually around it because I was everyone started laughing. Kramer, you know how you said he was having a glass of milk?
Yeah.
He grabs Jerry's milk, tucks it, and rolls out. He steals the milk.
I didn't notice that. He still.
I had to rewind it because everyone started. Yeah, he goes like this, and he tucks it and rolls out. I wonder how much shit he not only was allowed to take, but stole as well. He took a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
Like Jerry's got to have. He's always, you know. Well, we know he's always taking Jerry's shit. His sneakers, his skis, his
jackets, bars, everything.
His alarm clock.
Right. There's some weird items in there.
Yeah, he just takes stuff.
Yeah, he's got carte blanche.
Jerry gets the call. Manya died. He yells out to the window to his parents who were just about to leave, get in a car or cab or whatever. Manya died. He screams it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
So
Morty and Helen come back up, and
yeah,
Jerry's immediately starting to feel guilty.
Instantly, he
Like,
says, "You don't think it was the pony remark?"
Pony remark.
She says, "No," but you could tell Helen is very skeptical, and she's trying to tell her son it wasn't you, but you can tell she thinks it was him. And in the background, again, Morty being hilarious, he's like, he is pissed. These tickets are non-refundable. This is going to cost an arm and a leg. I wonder if I can get an army discount. I mean, he is not happy. He could care less about Manya dying.
Right.
He didn't even know her, you know? So he's fretting back and forth over the flight in the background, and Leo calls. And right when Leo calls, Helen looks right at Jerry again in the background. It's something you don't really see, but clearly she is blaming Jerry. So, what do you think? Do you think Jerry killed her, or do you think he upset her so bad? Because we found out how loved this pony was. So this pony meant the world to her, and Jerry shit on it. That's like, what if he went, "Hey, your fucking kid's a piece of shit. Fuck your kid." And she just went, "Oh my god, just sit in the fucking corner."
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Was she that? I mean, was there any pre-lining conditions? What do we really know about Manya?
We don't know, but she was old.
She was very old.
Yeah.
Jerry claims innocence to this, and clearly, like I said, Helen's speculating, and you can tell that she knows she thinks Jerry's guilty. So Leo calls, gives her the date. It's the same day as Jerry's baseball game. The championship game. The softball game, not baseball. Yes, that he got his team into with the win on the last game. I mean, this is a big moment for him.
It's a huge moment for him. He wants to go. He's starting to think, do I have to go to the funeral?
Yeah, he really starts to think, do I know her? I didn't really know her.
And I hear, look, I get it. And he's, he asks, his mother says, hey, you didn't know. You don't feel obligated to go.
Yeah, his mom's she kind of, it's funny because she wants him to go to the thing, but then she tells him he doesn't really need, she wants to, I think she's really trying to make him feel like he didn't cause this death, but.
Right.
Jerry's first death.
Right.
I think Jerry's caused a couple deaths.
I don't recall any other deaths he caused.
No other deaths that he had any part in, or any negligence, or.
There's always negligence.
He almost killed Ricardo, the pool guy.
He did almost.
He refused to. Ramon. I'm sorry.
Ramon.
He refused to give him mouth to mouth.
Yes. Yeah. Him
and Newman was wearing a one-piece bathing suit.
He was. And he said, "Oh yeah."
Do you know mouth to mouth? I was certified years ago. It's definitely expired.
Oh my god! Yeah, I got certified when I was young, but I'll slap some mouth to mouth on someone.
Roman, do you know mouth to mouth?
Fuck no.
What about the Heine lick maneuver?
I mean, sure, as in like grab somebody by their stomach, but like if
No.
there's a technique, I don't know.
The Heine lick maneuver.
Well, I don't want to
You ever
get
do
too
that to a
personal.
job?
I don't. I mean, listen, I don't kiss and tell.
Oh my God.
But yes.
Yeah, no. I got certified now, like way back. We had it for like a class or some shit. They put you on a dummy to make you do some things. What the fuck?
Wait, you
No.
had a class? in
Like,
it?
yeah, like a
it's
first aid or a
certificate.
safety thing or some
Really?
community service. I had to do
Certification,
something
it's
to.
a
Who
class.
knows?
I had to do it for a
Really?
job.
No, I actually know where
Oh,
I had to.
shit.
When I worked in that elementary school, I had to do it. I had to become certified and all that shit.
Really?
Let's finish this episode. All right, so, so Jerry's claiming innocence. He is upset about the game being on the same day as the funeral, and he really is like, "Fuck, I got to go to this funeral." You know, he's worried that everyone else is what they're going to think. Just everything about this. And Morty has no funeral clothes because
He didn't bring.
he's
come
already
here for
getting.
that.
Yeah, he was not prepared, and again. He's like, well, that's just going to cost more money.
Morty's very concerned with the price of this.
Yes, he has to stay. It's costing
gotta
more.
stay,
He's got to
right,
fly back.
right,
Then he's got to buy
right,
funeral
right,
clothes.
right.
More money. So that rolls right into another stand-up. Again, they're still doing stand-up in the middle of the episodes here to really keep the episode flowing, unlike our episodes. 'Cause Roman's over here. Like, the cops will be here. knocking down
Hijacking
door any
the
minute.
episode.
Yeah, fucking over here with
No,
his
Guess
fucking...
what? You're the
Roman.
one who's got to edit all this nonsense.
This is pretty funny, though, because Jerry's like, we don't understand death. He said, we give dead people a pillow. What is wrong with us?
Yeah.
He said, why are we prioritizing comfort for these dead people? A suit and a tie? He said, unnecessary. Like, where are you going? You know, it's pretty funny. It's
That
a
is
nice little
true.
bit to be put in there.
Yeah.
True.
So it rolls right into Jerry, Aline, and George at the restaurant. They're in a different booth than usual, which they still randomly would happen throughout, but they were really
it.
at the other. All right,
What,
They
the
were
complete
at
other
it.
side.
Yeah, at the other side on the thing, which they sat in a lot
From
at the
that,
beginning.
yeah.
Yes, that was a lot in the beginning. They sat there, not at this other. I guess that was just how it was. The restaurant was portrayed for the audience at that point. You know what I mean? They probably didn't have that booth constructed.
Where were we?
So, look,
again?
They're
No,
he's
this
saying
is
that
just
they're
'cause this week I'm doing this. You guys is more
Yo,
than
here.
those
Roman,
are-
hold my hand. So, Drew, they're sitting at a different booth, right? Am I calling you? Okay. Shh.
I'm good.
Come here. You got.
No, don't. Like,
You got something on his cheek. That's how I wipe Roman's cheeks off. So look, the funeral's at 2:00. The game's at 2:45. Jerry is like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to do this. They're like asking him if he's even going to go. Another small fact before we finish this part: George has barely been in this.
yeah, true.
Yes.
He's barely in this episode, but
Yeah.
he's here at this lunch.
Yes.
So Jerry, this is really funny. Jerry's like, Elaine says, how long does the funeral take? You have 45 minutes. He says, depends on how good of a person you were. He said, even Oswald got 40 minutes. You know, referring to Roman. Who?
Lee Harvey.
Lee
Oswald.
Harvey.
I almost
Who?
said Patton Oswald. Who killed JFK? Suspectedly.
Yes, I was going to say, allegedly. You don't want him to sue you.
It was the man
Okay.
from the X Files. Cigarette
Ooh,
smoking
the
man.
cigarette smoking man?
Yes. Good episode.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking X-Files.
There you go.
Fire
Fuck yeah.
off. So,
Also, another reference to Seinfeld.
where?
Remember? She says, my brother was with Lee Harvey Oswald. He winked at her and said, I'm
Oh,
going to go
yeah.
catch a movie.
That's not until later, though.
I know.
Yeah. Just another, Roman,
Yeah.
he's high on drugs.
There's a
So,
lot of JFK references.
out
No,
of nowhere,
Lee Harvey
yeah, they
Oswald.
do. Yeah, they really, there
No, but
is.
to
There
Lee
may
Harvey
be more
Oswald, I'm saying.
ones.
There's probably even more that we'll pick up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's funny because they're saying this, and out of nowhere, George just goes, I don't see any position where I'll ever have sex with a woman again. He goes, I just don't see how it happened. Totally. Like, Jerry is showing non-concern for a death he caused, and George is showing non-concern for Jerry's
even-
fucking issue,
yeah.
and just
Oh,
even...
sure.
There's no one cares about anybody. No one gives a
cares about-
fuck.
No.
Yeah,
No,
no.
no, no.
George just he's worrying how he's going to get laid. But the second the game comes up, George says, "Jerry, we need you. This is crazy. You have to play. Bender stinks." Now Bender was going to replace Jerry out in left field, and they can't have that.
No.
Bender stinks.
Understand?
Left
You know what
field's
I mean?
a lot of action on left field.
I knew someone whose last name was Bender. Real quick, stunk. So
baseball.
Jerry's like, they were married for 50 years. Isaac's moving to Phoenix now that she died. Instantly, Elaine hops on it.
Yeah.
What about the apartment? Jerry says they've been there since like the 30s. It's
This is Second World War,
$300. Yeah, Second World War. It's $300 a month, rent controlled,
Was it 300?
which is something that, again, if you're out there or where there's high rent, that's crazy. I don't even know if that shit applies anymore.
$300.
They don't have it in Philadelphia.
And I'm sure once new construction is there, they probably have to do one little
Right.
thing and they can get you out of it. But she is hyped about that. I need this. Apparently, it's a nice big apartment.
It's huge,
So
yeah.
I'm sure.
the rent's only $300 a month, so that rolls right into the funeral, where the guy giving the eulogy is going on and on about the pony. Manya had a pony.
Yes.
It was the.
The pride of Krakow.
I mean, he talks about this thing for a couple minutes.
He does. The eulogy is more about the pony than it is about.
I mean, that's all he
Manya.
talks about. All he says is Manya had a pony, and it's just
Yeah.
pony.
All about the pony.
Now, was she the only one, or did all the kids have it? Did she just have this prize pony, you think?
Probably.
They should do a spin-off series about Manya's early life.
Manya pony. Manya and the pony.
The pony of Poland.
The pony of Krakow.
Manya little pony.
That would be great.
True.
Turns out it's a horse. So,
Wow.
they the funeral ends, and right away Morty's out there again complaining about the airline tickets. He's asking the nephew who's
Yeah.
in med school
Right.
for a doctor's note.
Yeah.
He says, I can't.
He never
Uncle
paid
Morty."
for one, a full price for one.
Yeah, he can't. It
You
just,
can't pay full price for a ticket. He won't
and
do
the
it,
kid's
won't
saying,
do
I
it.
can't give you a note. I'm not a doctor.
He said they just want to see something.
Yeah, you gotta. He said you graduated. You know you're
Which
working.
probably would have worked back then.
It could have.
Probably. I mean, what
way.
do How are they going to verify it?
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nowadays never, but back then, good
Right.
chance. So right away, Leo walks up and grabs Jerry by his arm, and just starts talking about cousin Jeffrey again. He can't stop talking about
They're moving him. What are you talking
Cousin
about?
Jeffrey.
He's getting a huge promotion
at the Parks Department.
at the Parks
Yeah.
Department. He's going to do at Riverside what he did at Central Park and
Straighten that
revamp
pla-
it.
he's gonna straighten that
Straighten
place up.
everything right out. They got Jeffrey over there.
The big shots don't
And
stand a
of
chance.
course, there's a big raise.
Big raise.
Yeah.
Holding Jerry by the arm the whole entire time.
course.
What do you think of your cousin?
That's
He
how it
tells
ends.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Great. What do you think of your cousin? You ever have any family like that? I don't have any.
What?
I mean, they're always just going off about somebody.
They're telling you about their kid.
I know people like
or-
that, not family, but people like it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, I got. Yeah.
Cousin- yeah, I
Just
can't stand
Lloyd-
it.
Just
I
Lloyd
avoid it.
Brown.
That's why I stare at the cameras all the time before I go anywhere. So right away after that, it cuts to Elaine and Jerry talking to Isaac. Isaac's old; he's kind of out of it, and Elaine keeps asking about the apartment, and he's talking
Yeah.
about where he's moving in Phoenix, talking about the dry heat,
Right.
needs an AC. Elaine's like, "I'll send you one. Just what's
Send you
going on
one.
with the apartment? That big, beautiful West End apartment." Sure enough,
Jeffrey's taking it.
this fucking guy Jeffrey.
It's great. It's
This
great.
This
I
whole
love Jeffrey.
episode, yeah.
We Jeffrey's for a guy we never see, he's got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? They're talking about him.
Yeah.
You know, he's up there. He's our first character that we never see mentioned.
well, no,
He's-
Our Vandalay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
was
Well, is
that
he a
real
character or is
person,
he
though?
just a personality?
Our Vandalay is
Yeah, 'cause he's
an
not a real
alter ego.
person. Yeah, he's
No,
just
I
made
was
up,
gonna say
yeah.
Bob Sacramento.
Well, yeah, we didn't get to that yet.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
didn't get
true,
to him
yeah.
yet.
But he's
First,
like our Vandalay. He's Bob
have-
No, but
Sacramento's
he's like a
person.
real. Yeah, he's a
no,
real
you're right, you're
person.
right.
cousin Jeffrey is the first real person.
Jay Riemann Schneider.
True. He
It's
talks all
horse
the
all the
time.
time.
Speaking of horse,
Speaking
you
of
think
horse,
he ever ate pony?
I'm sure.
Yo, I guarantee you right now, if I was like, yo, I'm having a sweet ass fucking horse hoagie, no one's blinking an eye. I say I throw a little pony on there, a little pony prosciutto. I guarantee you I'm getting backlash and I'm getting fucking,
I mean,
I'm getting tons of cry outs from eating a pony, but you give me a pony like I eat it,
Yeah.
no one's going to be into that. But a horse, everyone's fine with it. Not everyone, but a lot of people are. In other countries, too.
they eat. Yeah, they do eat horse in other countries.
D'Alessandro's in Philly was serving horse till
In
99.
Sicily, they have.
I
it,
slapped off a
apparently.
couple horse fucking cheesesteaks there. If you ate there between a certain
yeah,
time,
I know.
me and you fired
Yeah,
off
fuck
probably
it.
half a horse
I
a
don't give
piece.
Fuck, I'll eat it.
I guarantee you together.
That's a
You know, when
sandwich.
we were kids and everyone would say, you know, hungry enough to eat a horse. Me and you were out there eating horse.
We were eating horse plenty of times, sure.
Is this a
about that?
fact or is this just
They
speculation?
said- that was
No,
what
this
they
is
said.
fact,
I don't know
true.
D'Alessandro's. They said it about Pat's too
Oh,
back then.
yeah, no, a lot of them were because it was like an acceptable grade of meat.
Yeah, no, it was acceptable or something for a while. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you
fuck,
can
man.
fire off horse. Now, that's like McDonald's having the 100% pure beef stamped on their shit. That's just that's the company's name. It's not
Right, the
actually.
company's called 100% Pure Beef.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Damn, that's
Well,
some
it's
real-
probably not anymore. I'm sure they have higher standards
That's
now,
some
but that was
trickery.
back then. Yeah.
Some-
No, it's full blown. It's they're rusing you. It's a ruse.
It's
So-
all-
So that was the funeral. She's asking about it. Jeffrey's getting the apartment, and again, Jerry. Here we go. Even Steven. He walks out. It's raining.
It's raining.
Game's canceled.
yeah.
He gets to be in his game now when it gets
It's postponed, so
Yes.
he doesn't miss anything. He doesn't
and
have to
right
rush.
away that ends with Morty again just complaining. Please, if this army with this or that, he's begging for someone
Yeah,
to help
he's
him get
not
a discount.
trying to pay for it. He knows it's going to crack. It's going to cost him a lot of money.
That goes into the restaurant, and George instantly complaining again. Never seen anybody get picked off. That's crazy. This is nuts. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
He
You know,
ran
Jerry
out-
went for a
he
big
ran out
lead
of
during the
fly ball.
game.
He tried to steal third on a pop fly or something.
Yeah.
Picked off, man.
Something ridiculous.
Loses the whole game for his team because he was there.
Yeah.
Says it's the worst moment of his life. George states, "What about Sharon Besser?"
Yes.
So I guess breaking up with her. You know, she was the one, I guess, for Jerry. Best
I
moment of his
think-
life. Worst moment.
Yeah, I think worst moment because he was a virgin. And, you know, he probably just boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he banged her, and it only lasted a quick minute.
Could
That's
be.
what I think it was.
I didn't know,
'cause he
yeah.
was a virgin. Best moment, Sherry Besser.
Worst moment.
Worst moment, worst performance.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I guess performance or
That's,
heartbreak.
I think that's what he
Yeah.
meant.
No,
He
you're
doesn't
probably
mean-
right. You're probably
I
right.
would say it's one of those. Yeah.
So he loses the game. Elaine is making fun of him. She's saying it's crazy. I can't believe this happened. And then they kind of get into what if it was a hex from Mania?
What if it was Manya from the grave?
Yeah, what if she was there in spirit? And but Jerry says, and they say, well, she wouldn't have been at the funeral. And Jerry says, well, she would have at least known I went.
I went.
You know, and it just didn't. It didn't happen. And he says, he talks about an immigrant with a pony at the end. He brings up the pony again, claiming who wouldn't love an immigrant with a pony or something of that sort. George and Jerry are both left-handed, but in this scene, they have right-handed gloves.
Huh.
Bong, bong.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yep, little fucking slip up right there. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
interesting.
So that rolls into the end of the episode. Jerry doing stand-up. What's the point of a pony besides the ride? He's just shitting on ponies. You know, what the fuck? This ponies are stupid. Can you imagine a cop on a pony? They'd never get any respect. No one would listen to him. And I
No,
agree.
of course not,
Cop
yeah.
on a pony? Nothing.
No way.
No fucking
No
way.
way.
Get out of here. I think it's probably going to run slow as shit.
Right. Yeah, you can't ride something that you're bigger than.
Yeah,
You
like
just look
gallop on it.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
He this is pretty funny too. He mentions, what if we could get a pony even smaller, down to a size of a quarter, and just use that in Monopoly as a board game piece.
You can do it right. It can walk
Well,
itself.
Yeah, a little pony walk around.
True.
You know, I thought that was pretty
Not a bad idea.
good episode, or pretty good idea. So that's pretty much it. The end of the episode. I forgot to mention this too. Isaac, who was Manya's husband, was laughing so hard during the funeral scene that it fucked up the filming of the episode.
Wow.
It slowed him down so much
That's
he was
funny.
just cracking up. He couldn't keep it together. I think he thought it was just who knows what. But the episode ends on Jerry's stand up like usual, and it's again the layers are building up in these episodes.
We're starting to learn about them. We're starting to learn about the characters, and there's a big difference how Kramer is now. As you know, in the first season, he was a lot weirder.
Yeah, I don't.
You know
think
what I'm
he
saying?
knew
He
how
didn't
was
find
gonna
the
fully
groove.
play it. Yeah,
Right, and now we feel like he's there. He's in his
Now this
Roman's
is
nodding out. He's falling
Roman's
asleep.
asleep. Sorry, guys.
I'm not
Oh,
asleep.
that's for Roman snoring.
pretty tired.
He's, he's blowing a feather up and down.
Yeah.
Calm down, fucking cartoon pants. So
I'm tired, man.
no, but so look, the movie UHF. Remember that with the Weird Al?
Yeah,
Yankovic?
Weird Al.
And Kramer
in
plays
that.
the janitor.
Michael
Weird
Richards. Yeah.
He's real weird in that.
And is that where he gets it
little
from?
strong, if you will. You know.
Yeah.
Catch my drift. I think he was almost, and I've seen some of his like that TV show he was on. Some of his characters.
Michael Richards show.
I think he was kind of basing it off that, and then I see it go away. Like, particularly in the episode in, I guess that's season 3, where Kramer goes to Cali
Oh man. A
on the
classic.
trip.
Yes, the trip.
When he's driving and the music comes on, he's really just, he's got this fate. It's a look that Kramer wouldn't do anymore, but it's the same way he acted.
No,
in
I
these
understand.
shows.
Yeah, 100%.
He really molded. It took him a few seasons, but we
He
really
got it
did
down.
see him. You know, and I can't see what Kramer's doing other than making drug money and parlaying that in the bets.
Yeah. I don't
He's
know.
frivolous with money.
Yeah, it's true, but it's
Look how much he spends when he goes grocery shopping.
I know.
You know,
I know.
he bought
He's never worried about paying his bills, rent. He's got it covered.
And we only see he was on strike at the muffin place for how many years?
The bagel, yeah.
The bagel shop.
Yeah, the bagel shop.
Was it bagels or muffins? It was bagels.
Bagels.
10-year strike or something?
Bagels, no, Festivus, yeah.
Well, I mean, I do think we're really gonna, you know, we're gonna figure this out.
I think
Well,
so.
we're definitely going to try to. We got plenty of, we got plenty of episodes to do, and we're going to keep doing them.
This is true.
That's what we're here for. And
Yeah, I mean, next time, guys, we apologize. We're gonna bleep out all of Roman's.
nonsense.
Yeah, and
We hope you give us a follow on Instagram at Apartment 58 Podcast.
oh, real quick before we bounce,
We'll let you know all the stuff we're going to do
let's show
regarding the
something
show. And you know what? Let's show them a little merchandise for the week.
here. Just like
This
one of the
isn't
dumb
something
things
for
we-
sale.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
just
something
we
stupid
have.
Mike has.
This is a human fund mug.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You know,
Yes.
Sure.
George gave this
It's
to
very
his
nice.
boss, who Kruger.
Kruger.
At Play
Yes.
Now? Was that where he gave that stuff out? Yeah, Kruger
Yeah.
at Play Now. He gave out donations
Made
to
up
Human Fund.
Made
It's a
up
fraud. Yeah,
donations.
he committed
You know,
fraud.
Human
too.
Fund.
this is really nice. Donation has been made in your name to the Human Fund. Money for people.
Money for people, yeah.
Money for
There you
people.
go. You put a little something in there. Sip a little fucking glip glop.
Yeah. A little
Thank
bit.
you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. That was
True.
season 2, episode 2. Catch us next week. And Roman, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Fire us off a nice little
All right.
send off here.
All right.
And go.
There you go.
We got to work on his ending.